My name is Mark Scharfe, and I'm running in Osgoode Ward number 20 in this fall's municipal election on the 25th of October. It's the 10th of October, it's Thanksgiving Day, and in the background you can see the equipment that has been hired by the city to spread biosolids. Biosolids are the byproduct of the water treatment plant for the city of Ottawa. If elected, I will not be promoting the spreading of biosolids on farmland. The treatment process at the water treatment plant does not kill all pathogens. The spreading of biosolids on farmland is a very, very dangerous procedure for a community to do. Pathogens such as blackleg in cattle can stay in the soil for up to 100 years. With the efforts to divert the raw sewage from contaminating the Ottawa River, what the municipality has undertaken to do is to build holding tanks and divert the runoff from the roads and the sewers all into the same pipe. Contaminants that normally wouldn't enter the biosolid or sewage sludge pile to enter into it. The runoff from fires at industrial parks, the foam from the fire department, antifreeze and oil from accidents, tire wear, anything that is left on the road and can be washed into the sewers and end up in this sewage sludge. They call it biosolids, but it's very clear that it is only the sewage sludge from all of the pathogens at the city and all of the byproducts that the city doesn't want. The pathogens from byproducts from sewers that are released from the hospitals, the radioactivity that's released from the hospitals is all compounded down into the sewage sludge. Last winter, byproducts from the hospitals were washed down into the sewers, and the contaminants of radioactivity was so high in the sewage sludge that the trucks were stopped and turned back at the New York border. They were not allowed into the New York dump. They were turned back and they headed back into the city. And this is the type of contaminants that this council wants the farmers to take and put on the farmland. Now you may ask, why are some farmers taking it and some farmers such as myself specifically stating that this is a very dangerous practice and they will not allow it on their land? Well, as you can see in the background, you have a shovel, you have a couple of spreaders, you have a cultivator, the trucks that haul the sludge out to the farmer, and the loader that loads it at the treatment plant is all being paid for by the city. As we found in the past, in the 1930s, that type of thing with foot and mouth disease and brucellosis and that diseases with regards to cattle and sheep, we have to either landfill the carcasses or we have to burn the carcasses. What this is doing is it is spreading contaminants all over the land that are accumulated at the treatment plant, and the city has taken upon itself to pay for the hourly rate for all of this equipment. So the farmer gets all of this equipment, the cultivation, the spreading, the loading, the trucking, all of that type of thing at no cost. So a simple issue of landfilling the sewage sludge at less than $100 a ton has now mushroomed to 16 times that, and the taxpayers footing the bill. The taxpayers footing the bill. Taxpayers footing the bill. As you can see, with regards to behind me and with the cattle and the pasture, sometimes puddles form. The water does not push the sewage sludge down into the soil after cultivation. If cattle drink the water out of puddles and there's pathogens in the runoff and in the water on the land after these biosolids have been spread, there's significant risk that you're going to damage the cattle, injure the cattle, you're going to contaminate the ditches in the surrounding area and the municipal drains and possibly the wells. One of my main concerns, if elected, is the protection of the water quality in rural. Whether it's in the ditches, whether it's in the municipal drains, or whether it's in wells, I will, under no circumstances, be endorsing the spreading of biosolids on the farmland. This is a very, very dangerous operation for the municipality to take on. There's a very significant risk that superbugs will be spread through the spreading of pathogens that haven't been killed through the process. And if I'm elected in Osgoode Ward this fall, you can be assured that I will do everything in my power to ensure that the spreading of biosolids in the city of Ottawa is suspended indefinitely.